Hello everyone and welcome to a new season of Environment Matters. I'm Greg Adolphson. Work continues to contain an underground fire in an abandoned Preston County mine complex. Crews have completed the first emergency phase of the operation, but there's still much work to do. This was what the Brokum Run site looked like last year when the project was first moved to emergency status. Since then, crews have timbered all the salvageable trees and removed the remaining ground cover, exposing the soil. That allowed contractors to begin sealing off the openings where the air is getting in and the smoke is getting out.
Along the outcrop, we actually grouted the mine openings and then covered the grout with dirt. So the thought was, around the outcrop, cover the mine voids or the mine openings, fill those mine openings with grout and dirt to prevent the cross ventilation that was existing or occurring, and then on top of the mountain fill the cracks that were acting like chimneys for the fire itself. So we plug up the chimney and then we close the air vent on the bottom, and hopefully that would help slow or smother the fire.
One of the problems dealing with underground fires is the earth itself. The rock and soil that surrounds the fire acts as a giant insulator, holding in heat and hot gases and making excavation dangerous. Addressing that, along with sealing off the fire to prevent it from spreading to other parts of the underground complex, are the first jobs of Phase 2, which is now underway.
And so we will drill a grid pattern on top of the knoll in a staggered series of holes, fill those areas, fill the holes with a grout, and it'll be a pressurized grout that we use to make sure that we fill all the voids. And then once we finish the two grout curtains, we will move to the knoll that you're familiar with, where the smoke and cracks exist.
Crews will then inject Class A firefighting foam and pressurized grout into the burning areas of the mine complex to help smother the fire. Once that's complete, crews will excavate the area adjacent to Eliason Road to construct a cutoff trench between the county road and the fire.
If we let them excavate the material as is, the flames will be so intense that it will be dangerous for the contractors to work in that condition. So by grouting the areas that are on fire will also help to reduce the amount of fire that the contractor has to work with, which will make it for a safer work environment.
Finally, workers will backfill sections of the high wall and cap the site with soil to further reduce air infiltration, which will help suffocate any remaining fire. The first phase cost $200,000. Phase 2 will cost $4.8 million. Rice says it's the largest construction project the division will take on this year. He expects the work to take the better part of a year to complete. Underground fires in abandoned mines are a problem throughout the state and are expensive to deal with. The DEP's Office of Abandoned Mine Lands and Reclamation estimates it would take nearly $1 billion to deal with just the underground fires in West Virginia that we know about. That's why they're only dealt with when they threaten public safety, and in this case, nearby homes and a road.